Jose Paronella arrived in Australia in 1913. He worked very hard in the cane fields and did all sorts of jobs as well, and became quite rich in those times. And after 11 years he went back to Spain to marry his fiancée. Unfortunately, she was already married, so he married the younger sister and came back to Australia about 12 months later in 1926. He had a dream that he wanted to build a castle, and near Inniswell he fulfilled his dream. In 1933 he built the first hydroelectric plant in North Queensland on his 13-acre or 5-hectare property. The park opened up to the public in 1935. They showed movies on Saturday nights, built tennis courts, and had a ballroom with the first mirror ball in those times. What you can see on the left are basically changing cabins for the people going to the swimming pool. The Paronellas encountered, unfortunately, quite a number of mishaps. One of the first one was in 1946, which they then repaired and were able to reopen for business after 6 months. And then they had various cyclones and floodings. Jose Paronella unfortunately passed away at an early age with 60 in 1948, leaving the park to his wife, daughter Teresa, and son Joy. The park then was sold in 1977. In 1979, a fire swept through the castle, leaving only the walls. In 1993, the park was sold again to Mark and Judy Evans, the park's current owners. With the help of the Paronella family, they were able to uncover paths, buildings, and were able to identify trees. Some of the buildings were repaired and are made to a museum today. We did actually visit this park in 2010 and have come across a few new walkways and interesting new and repaired places. In 2009 they refurbished the hydroelectric turbine, which still provides enough power to run the whole park. night show almost brings back the grandeur of what it would have had to be years and years ago. It just looks stunning and exceptional. Your ticket includes your day visit with a guide, as well as a night visit with a guide, and it includes your camping fee as well as a 2-year extension to visit the park at any time. Thank you for such a great and wonderful experience.